For improved system performance, long-term financial returns, and less risk on your PV projects, look to the proven performance of DuPont Materials and Solutions.
Hello and welcome to this week's PV Tech Newscast. Coming up in the programme, energy conversion devices and subsidiaries file for bankruptcy. Fourth quarter 2011 Japanese solar cells sales rise 30.7%, and Yingli Green signs a $100 million materials deal with DuPont. The solar shakeout continues, with silicon thin film manufacturer Energy Conversion Devices, ECD, entering Chapter 11 proceedings in the US. ECD had stopped production of its well-known Unisolar branded thin film products last year as it struggled to reduce manufacturing costs as losses reached hundreds of millions. ECD said it had approximately $145 million in unrestricted cash and short-term investments, helped by the sale of another subsidiary, Ovonic Battery Company, to BASF for $58 million in cash. The company said it would sell subsidiaries and plant to pay off some of its debts. Facilities news, and last November, First Solar celebrated the production of its 1 millionth module at its Frankfurt Oder plant in Germany. This year, the company has announced plans to reduce production as declining subsidies reduce European demand. In a climate of job losses, First Solar has applied for government assistance to place its 1,200 employees on a part-time contract. The leading thin film manufacturer intends to cut output in half for 6 months, starting in March, whilst waiting for approval of a government grant. And Go Industry Dovebid, an asset management firm, has been retained by REC to handle the disposal of 3 manufacturing plants in Norway that were recently closed. Go Industry has placed the factories on the global market with a total estimated value of €50 million. REC initially disclosed that it was closing its 500 megawatt capacity wafer plant in Herøya, its 275 megawatt wafer multi-plant in Gumfloyd, and its 200 megawatt capacity solar cell plant in Narvik last October. REC also released fourth quarter results that saw losses soar to almost 2,500 million Norwegian kroner. For 2011, REC reported a loss of approximately €1.21 billion. Sales of solar cells in Japan rose by 30.7% last year, despite only 3 out of 54 of Japan's nuclear power stations still functioning following the Fukushima incident. Government subsidies have encouraged sales to top 1,000 megawatt for the first time, according to figures released by the Japanese Photovoltaic Association. Sales in the fourth quarter rose 30.4% from 2010 to 406.3 megawatts. Solar cell exports for the whole of last year rose to 1,462 megawatt, up only 1.2% from the previous year. Further fresh analysis of the Japanese market can be accessed at the PV Tech website in an exclusive guest blog from NPD SolarBuzz analyst Junko Mavelen. A PV manufacturing equipment replacement cycle could be the only bright spot in the near term as suppliers face a lean capital investment year due to overcapacity and industry consolidation. According to a leading research firm, IMS Research said that over the next 4 years it had identified a 20 gigawatt sized and US $25 billion sales opportunity for the upgrade or replacement of existing manufacturing capacity for producers to remain competitive. IMS Research has estimated that there is between 2.5 and 4 gigawatt of existing manufacturing capacity that requires upgrade this year. Following on from news of research and development collaborations between DuPont Photovoltaic Solutions and Yingli Green Energy in January, the companies have signed a new $100 million strategic agreement that will see Yingli Green purchase DuPont's Solamet metallization pastes and Tedlar polyvinyl fluoride backsheet for its solar modules. The agreement is designed to extend DuPont and Yingli's commercial relationships and material supply availability. At the beginning of February this year, DuPont also entered into a strategic agreement with Suntech, which specifically focuses on technological advancements, supply chain optimization, and cost reduction. in relation to DuPont's Tedlar polyvinyl fluoride film supply. Well, that's it for this week. Remember to check out the blogs and keep up to date online or on your mobiles throughout the week by following us on Twitter at @PV_Tech.